Hi everyone. Good evening, student. Hmm. ফোনটা দিয়ে যাবে তো আমার ওই রুমে আছে Good evening, students. Uh, hi Amrit Raj. Hi Swarali Pandey. Uh, Okay. Good evening, students. Just a quick hi, hello, or something. Who all are here in the meeting? Who all are there in the webinar? Quick hi, hello. Or are you guys comfortable in English or Hindi? Which language are you comfortable in? A quick hi, hello, or something. Anyone? Am I audible or visible to you guys? Am I audible to you guys? Am I visible to you guys? Yes, something. Okay. What we'll do is I'll quickly go through the whole syllabus, and then we can discuss about this. Okay. Yes. So hi all. I think good evening to everyone. My name is Neelanjoy. You guys will find me in LinkedIn. You guys will find me in any of the good channels that you have. And मैं अपने बारे में थोड़ा बता देता हूँ. मैंने अपनी बीटेक इन इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग किया है फ्रॉम NIT दुर्गापुर बैक इन 2012. एंड उसके बाद मैंने 2-3 साल एक PSU में एक कुछ साल में ऑपरेशंस में था. एंड देन आई वेंट टू डू माई MBA फ्रॉम IIM मुंबई. एंड वहाँ से मैंने सप्लाई चेन डोमेन में मैंने अपना MBA कंप्लीट किया. उसके बाद से मोस्टली आई एम इनटू प्लानिंग स्ट्रेटेजी रोल्स. एंड आई हैव मतलब मैंने बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट के साथ मैंने बात भी किया है. मैंने बहुत सारे कॉलेज गोइंग स्टूडेंट के साथ बात किया है. मैंने बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंस लेने के बाद, खुद की एक्सपीरियंस लेने के बाद, देन आई हैव कम टू दिस होल प्रोसेस ऑफ मेंटरशिप, जहाँ पे मैं चाहता हूँ कि जितने भी लोग आप लोग हो यहाँ पे, आप लोग अगर थोड़ा सा भी, अगर 15-20 मिनट भी, आधा घंटा भी यहाँ पे देते हो, तो एटलीस्ट यू शुड गो बैक आफ्टर लर्निंग समथिंग. ये नहीं जाना चाहिए कि मैं खाली बैठा अपना आधा घंटा वेस्ट किया. ऐसा नहीं होगा. मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग कुछ ना कुछ तो सीखो. आज कुछ ना कुछ एक क्लैरिटी लेके जाओ अपने दिमाग में. जितने भी लोग जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स आज 12th के बाद या फिर 11th में होके दे स्ट्रगलिंग टू थिंक कि व्हाट आर द टॉप करियर ऑप्शंस दैट वी हैव आफ्टर 12th, दिस वेबिनार इज़ फॉर देम. ठीक है. तो जस्ट फॉर दिस थिंग कि um, ये जो चीज़ है ना, ये आज तक किसी ने तुम लोगों को बताया नहीं है, बताया है किसी ने ये नहीं बताया है कि कौन सा क्या करना चाहिए। सब पे यही बात करते हैं कि वो ये कर रहा है या फिर ये ट्रेंडिंग है तो चलो ये कर लेते हैं, लेकिन वो क्यों करना चाहिए, क्या ऑप्शंस, अलग ऑप्शंस हैं हमारे पास जहाँ पे और भी कुछ कर सकते हैं, वो चीज़ें आज तक कोई बताता नहीं है हम लोगों को। एंड दैट इज़ व्हाई आई हैव कम अप विद दिस होल प्रोसेस ऑफ डिस्कसिंग टॉप करियर ऑप्शंस आफ्टर 12। ओके, तो मैं 3 फ्रेंड्स की बात करता हूँ फटाफट, ठीक है? पहला स्टूडेंट है और तीनों स्टूडेंट बिल्कुल सेम है, मतलब हम लोगों जैसे आप लोगों जैसे सेम स्टूडेंट है, मेरे जैसे पहले कभी स्टूडेंट हुआ करते थे वैसे स्टूडेंट है। एंड जो रोहन है पहला स्टूडेंट, उसने क्या किया, उसने क्राउड को फॉलो किया। सब लोगों ने बोला कि सब लोग ये कर रहे हैं, मेरे आस पड़ोस में सब लोग ये कर रहे हैं, तो मैं भी ये करने चाहता हूँ। तो क्या हुआ, अल्टीमेटली फर्स्ट ईयर में तो बहुत खुश था, फैमिली वाले बहुत खुश थे कि चलो ठीक है, इंजीनियरिंग मिल गया है, चलो कर लो कुछ कुछ ना कुछ कर लो ताकि तुम सही से रहो। थर्ड ईयर फाइनली जाते जाते उसको अपना बोझ समझ में आने लग गया कि मेरे ऊपर कितना बोझ है, मेरे ऊपर कितनी डिफ़िकल्टीज़ है, मेरे ऊपर कितनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ है, मैं उसको कैसे उठाऊँगा मुझे नहीं पता। जब तक वो ग्रेजुएशन करता है तब तक तो उसके ऊपर बोझ बढ़ते जाता है, समझ में नहीं आता कि मैं क्या करना चाहता हूँ, मुझे लाइफ में आगे क्या करना चाहिए या फिर मुझे आगे क्या करना चाहिए, मुझे आगे किस तरफ किस डायरेक्शन में मुझे जाना चाहिए, राइट? तो दिस इज़ द स्टोरी ऑफ रोहन। और ये हम लोग आस-पास किसी को भी हम लोग आँख बंद करके किसी भी पूछे ना, सबकी स्टोरी ऑलमोस्ट रोहन की जैसी ही है। जिसने कभी ना कभी क्राउड फ़ॉलो किया था एंड आज के दिन में किसी सर्विस सेंटर में, किसी सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग में या फिर कहीं पे तो वो अपना लाइफ इसमें लीड कर रहा है ना? सेकंड स्टूडेंट इज़ प्रिया। प्रिया स्किल लेवल में बहुत सही थी, ठीक है? शी वाज़ वेरी स्किल्ड। एंड उसने क्या किया, उसने थोड़े कुछ कॉलेज के एंड से ही उसने क्या किया, उसने फ्रीलांसिंग स्टार्ट कर दिया अपना। उसने बोला कि मैं फ्रीलांसिंग करने लगता हूँ, ठीक है? एंड उसने क्या किया, उसने पहले से ही अर्न करना स्टार्ट कर दिया। बिना अपने पढ़ाई को कंप्लीट किए, बिना ये सोचे कि आगे जाके सच में फ्रीलांसिंग काम आएगा कि नहीं आएगा। आगे जाके इज़ दिस द फ्यूचर दैट आई वांट टू मेक? She did not think about the same, and she did freelancing and started earning early, which is very common for most of us. हम लोग सब यही चाहते हैं कि जल्दी से जल्दी पैसा कमाएँ थोड़ा सा। स्किल्स तो ऑफ कोर्स मैटर करता ही है, बट आई एम स्किलफुल देन आई शुड अर्न अर्ली। एंड द थर्ड स्टूडेंट, ठीक है, सेम स्टार्ट, उसने भी सेम कॉलेज चूज़ किया, सेम बैच स्टार्ट किया, लेकिन उसने बस एक ही डिफरेंस लिया। उसने क्या किया कि उसने अपने कोर्स को ना ये ऐसे सोचा कि जिस डायरेक्शन में मेरी इंडस्ट्री ग्रो हो रही है, जिसमें मुझे इंटरेस्ट है एंड जहाँ पे मुझे सही से ये सब सही करने से आई विल हैव अ फ्यूचर इन फ्यूचर इन द फ्यूचर। तो उसने क्या किया, उसने एआई और एमएल ले लिया उसने। एंड एआई एमएल लेते ही उसको क्या हुआ, बिकॉज देर इज़ ह्यूज डिमांड ऑफ एआई एमएल इंजीनियर्स, उसको सेकेंड ईयर से इंटर्नशिप मिलना स्टार्ट हो गया। सेकेंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर इंटर्नशिप किया उसने एंड फाइनल ईयर जाते जाते फाइनल में जब कंपनी आने लग गई तो उसके पास रियल लाइफ प्रोजेक्ट्स इंटर्नशिप इतनी सारी थी कि वो इजीली बता सकता था कि हाँ, आई एम सुटेबल फॉर दिस कंपनी एंड द कंपनीज वर ईगर टू हायर हिम टू हायर एट जॉब, ठीक है? तो ये समझ में आया सबको कि मैं 3 स्टूडेंट की बात कर रहा हूँ, इसमें से कौन सा स्टूडेंट सही चूज़ किया है, कोई आंसर कि व्हिच स्टूडेंट चूज़ द राइट पाथ, और किसको क्या चूज़ करना चाहिए था, उसने सही किया कि नहीं किया? Anything? Anyone who thinks that who was the winner? Arjun, Priya, or Rohan? Okay. Okay. Now the best thing is that what we want to say here is that any high-paying job, अगर हम लोग ये सोचते हैं कि I will get to Google, I will get to Microsoft, I will get to Apple, जो भी high-paying jobs है, जो भी skillful jobs है, they all require a huge amount of skills to be with the student. अगर मेरे पास वो skills नहीं है तो फिर वो companies कभी सर्च ही नहीं करेगी हम लोगों को कि तुमको मैं क्यों लूँ, बिकॉज दे चूज द बेस्ट आउट ऑफ द बेस्ट फ्रॉम ए कॉलेज. तो अगर आपके पास वो स्किल्स हो तो ही जाकर दे विल एटलीस्ट चेक योर CV, दे एटलीस्ट शॉर्टलिस्ट यू. अगर ऐसा नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा, नोबडी इवन शॉर्टलिस्ट, नोबडी कंपनी विल इवन शॉर्टलिस्ट यू टू. ठीक है, सिर्फ अगर ये समझ रहे हो कि मैं C++ करके जावा करके मैं यूट्यूब में कुछ सीख के मैं समझ जाऊंगा तो फिर कुछ उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मतलब मैक्सिमम पीपल विल नो C++, जावा और यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस बहुत सारे के पास होंगे, सबको ये पता होगा. Those 1% will survive, those 1% will become successful who have acquired those skills in those 4 years. ठीक है. Now a simple reality check एक बार चेक कर लेते हैं कि पहले क्या होता था कि डिग्री, अगर हम लोग डिग्री लेना है बोल देते थे कि हाँ बीटेक डिग्री ले लो बस यू विल हैव सक्सेस. बट द रियलिटी हैज चेंज्ड नाउ. डिग्री इज नॉट इक्वल टू सक्सेस. Even if you have an IIT Bombay degree, even if you have an IIT Madras degree, it does not guarantee you success, to be very, very frank. And me, although I'm from NIT, but I have led multiple IITs. There are many students from IITs who I was a mentor for them. There are many friends of mine who are in the IITs, who are there in the IITs, and I have worked with them. They're very, very good friends of mine, and everybody agrees to the same. That degree is not equal to success anymore. Okay, if you have skills and you are exposed to the same, then only you will have a career growth, because the industry is changing fast. You can see these Times of India newspapers, news articles, right? These are all actual news. These are not been made up by anyone from the education channel. Right? That AI cybersecurity power almost 40% of campus hires in Bengaluru. Why is this happening? Because, as I said, skills and exposure. So of course you will have skills of AI and cybersecurity, but you should also have exposure to AI, working in working in AI, working in cybersecurity models. You should have exposure to all the same. Then only you have career growth, right? Similarly, AI-led layoffs. We have been hearing this for a very, very long time, that people are losing jobs because of AI, right? Now this is actual news article which has come up in Times of India. AI-led layoffs 2025. Automation reshapes industries. Take jobs, face up people. Now, you guys also will be called, anyone who is doing a computer science engineer or something, they will all be called techie. But then why tech jobs are facing difficulties in the same? Because of the exposure. The students in maximum of the colleges, what they're happening is they're not getting the exposure they are required to do in these 4 years. Okay. See this. There's already a fight. There is an unemployment rate increasing every year on year, right? See, this is the news, actual news from Indian Express, that 36% of IIT Bombay grads fail to get placement. Why? Is it because of the college is bad? No. Is it because the the professors were not good? No. It's because the student chose the wrong path to do in the college. They just went for a degree. They went for, I will be called an IIT Bombay guy or a girl, and people will respect me for the same, that if I'm graduating from IIT Bombay. And that is why they went into IIT Bombay spending lakhs and lakhs of rupees. And then what happened? They were unplaced after their 4 years of engineering. Okay, and this is the case with everyone. This is not the case with IIT Bombay, singular on IIT Bombay. No, it's the case with everyone. Right? No, I'll because the topic was what to do after 12th, right? So there are, of course, you know that there are multiple career options after 12th, right? Um, Number one is science. If you have taken science. Number two, you can check even for commerce background too. You can go to a commerce background. And number three, arts. You can go to arts too. I'll tell you can even excel in arts too. It's not like that you will be left behind if you're choosing arts. I will tell you the exact path, but you need to stay in the college. Okay. But to be very honest, there is no single best path in this. It's not like that you have selected science that you are well ahead of the other students. No, the only thing that you need to check is you need to choose based on your own fitness, your own fit, and what is the future saying, what is the industry, how is the industry growing, and how is the future showing for you guys. Okay, see this college article that I have filled, you can search for the same, that this new tech thing, AI and cybersecurity, um, has gone up to such a level that uh, we are in scarcity of cybersecurity engineers. Companies need cybersecurity engineers now because of the threat that they are facing. But we have very, very less cybersecurity engineers who can actually help these companies to grow. Right? So, if by chance you have selected science, right, then there are these four models which you can go, but you can club them too. It's not like and. It's maybe engineering with an AI ML, engineering with data science, or simple engineering, or medical. Medical is purely separate, but engineering can be clubbed with AI ML, or engineering can be clubbed with data science too. Okay, if you have selected commerce stream, right, then one option for you would be a BBA, right? Then would be a CA, but the CAs are very good earning money. They're earning money. They have huge responsibilities among them. People are in need of CAs, right? Then you can go for business analytics, where you will be mostly be into financial models, into financial arms of a companies, learning business analytics, and then you can go to marketing too, uh, because there is no other option. Not science students will preferably will not really go to say, into marketing, this daily marketing jobs, but the commerce stream people can go there. Okay, similarly arts, as I told you, if you're selecting the right path in arts, then probably you can excel too. Like if you're studying law, then you can excel in this. If you're reading psychology in this, then probably you can excel in this. If you're learning design, if you're learning media, now I'll tell you how do I club an AI ML along with this art stream too. Okay. To be very frank, I will tell you one thing, one very very logic thing that is coming up. Probably that will come up in next 10 years. Is like you have seen two lawyers fighting for a convict, right? In a court of law. Uh, they say huge words, huge psychological words, huge emotional words too. But to be very frank, with the incoming of robots, with the incoming of AI, this genetic AI, this Chat GPT or Gemini or anybody, right? Even their job is at stake, because with the information that they have right now, this everybody, this Chat GPT or a Gemini will have far better emotional connect with with the lawyer or with the convict, right? For psychology, what will you say? How will you do? It all depends on how much AI ML you know, right? Even design, you know how the design happens. Everybody must be using Canva or any of the design platform that you have right now, or media. Everywhere there is use of AI and ML everywhere. I'm not telling you to go AI and ML, but I'm saying that the future is moving towards that. So even if you're doing great in art stream, you need to learn that how AI and ML will shape up your world too in the near future. Okay. Any questions? Yeah, Rohan. Any question? You have raised your hand. Any question? Now, there's a reality of engineering. Okay, it's a powerful degree. It's a very powerful degree, to be very honest. Most of the problems of today's world are solved by engineers. Okay, but if you select wrong, if you choice, if you select a wrong choice, right, then you will be wasting your 4 years. To be very honest, this is what I want to say about this. Engineering is it's a very powerful degree, but you should select the right thing. If you select the wrong thing, then you'll be wasting your 4 years. Just like those IIT Bombay guys or whatever guys who are not placed after college. Now, this is the reality of engineering courses, that careers that what students must know. Now, see this 20% I was talking about. No, from 2021 to 2024, IIT's placement has dropped from 90% to 80%. You see, these are actual article. That here is why this 38% of IIT graduates are unemployed right now. So think about this. To be very honest, more than 15 lakh students give JE every year, aspire to become a good engineer. Okay, but what they do is they go after degree, they go after college, and what they do is they will select some courses, some back-end courses in any of the IITs or NITs or top 100 colleges that you have right now. Okay, and what happens is this thing happen that 38% majority are hopping 38% of IIT graduates, they remain unemployed every year. Drop in placement across 23 IITs. See this thing. Only 10% of 15 lakh graduates likely to land jobs this year. Other than this, there is very less chance they'll get good placement from the college. Okay. Now what happens? Why there is a difference in this? I have paid huge amount of money to be a college student. Then why I am not getting a job? It's a question everyone should have, right? If I am paying such huge amount of money to the colleges, then why um, do not have a proper placement? Why I am not even skillful so that I can apply outside and get a good job, good placement outside? Why does not this happen? Because of this one topic that I am going to discuss today is like, because most of them are traditional colleges. What traditional colleges are done is they are very theoretically heavy college. They will focus so much on theory that you will be keep on sitting in a chair in a table, and will be writing your syllabuses, writing your notes, and you will have theory classes probably 6 out of 8 or 4 out of 5 every day. Also, second thing is, check for any colleges. Take a check for any of the premium colleges that we are talking about. Check their syllabus. It, doesn't it feel like that these are outdated? Is any of the electrical, mechanical, civil, metallurgy, chemical, they are teaching you about how the industry is growing in what direction? Are they teaching you about AI? Are they teaching you about ML? Are they teaching you about robotics? No. Are they teaching you about cybersecurity? No. Are they telling you that how AI will help you in forming your sector? No. Then how do you think these people will go? How do you think the student will grow? When I did my engineering from NIT Durgapur, um, all the things I even feared to sit in a GD in a group discussion because I did not have words at that point of time. And we 10 people were sitting in a GD, and the topic that were given to us by one of the major electrical firm called Standard Electric was technology a boom or a um, or a destroyer to our or a society? And Probably we had multiple thoughts, but I could not even speak in front of them. Why? Because we were only taught about this electrical heavy theoretical syllabuses, and not even single day we talked about how do we communicate with others, how do I communicate in front of a placement coordinator, how do I talk in front of a hiring coordinator, how do I speak in front of an HR, how do I speak in front of a JD in a JD in a GD. GD means group discussions. Yeah? Nobody taught us this. So their syllabuses are still outdated. I'll be pretty frank to say, and I can debate it any point of time. The syllabuses are very outdated. And what they do is they will focus on placements at the final year. They say that okay, I'll teach you theoretical classes and everything. Now you go and study and go and sit for placement in the final year. The college will the companies will not hire you because of your college. The companies will hire you only you have skills to perform their task or not. There no companies want to spend another 6 months in order to train you guys. Just to be very frank, this is actual truth. No one is actually willing to spend another 6 months cost on a single person. That the companies will say that okay, you come here, I will teach you for 6 months, and then I will put you in a project. I'll give you a project, or I'll give you regular tasks, regular jobs. Nobody will do that. They say that the companies say that come to us with your skills. Just understand company's law, company's policies, company rules within a week, and start after a week. I'm not willing to spend 6 months. I'm willing to spend hardly 7 days, 10 days maximum. This is actual truth. And this is the real problem, right? See, the problem is not about unemployment. There are jobs out there, but the problem is unemployability. Because the skills that is required in today's world, very few colleges or very few students have those skills with them. Okay. Number one, that this is the theory versus reality, right? If you study textbooks, then when you come to the real world, will find it very difficult when you're implementing the same. जब तुम इम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हो उस चीज़ को तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा उस टाइम पे, बिकॉज तुम्हारे पास हमारे पास वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग गैप है ही नहीं. प्रैक्टिकल स्किल्स जो प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज होता है ना कि मैं कंपनी में जाके मैं काम करना, कंपनीज की रियल प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना, वो है ही नहीं हमारे पास. तो कैसे होगा फिर? एंड रियल वर्ल्ड में क्या चाहिए कंपनीज को कि मेरा एक प्रॉब्लम है, मेरा प्रोजेक्ट में ये प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है, फटाफट मैं किसी को हायर करूँ और मेरा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करके दे मेरे को, एंड उस चीज़ को वो ऑपरेट करके हायर करूँ. कैसे होगा अगर ये चीज़ पहले से नहीं सीखोगे कॉलेज के अंदर? तो फिर ये रियलिटी में कैसे आके ये सब चीज़ें काम करेंगे? And this is one of the biggest thing, the outdated education system. Same old syllabus, rote learning culture where you have to like remember every words and everything. Go to the exams and write as much as possible. Take more pages, sir, more pages, and then write and then go, and then just vomit it at the exam. And there's no industry exposure. How many students you talk to any of the IIT Bombay guy and check with him that how many internships he has done in 4 years in these 4 years? Talk to any of the NIT guys, the top 100 colleges, right? They're giving huge amount to this NIRF ranking to give them a rank. Ask them how many internships you have done, how many real projects that you have done. Right? Ask them, really. Ask any of the seniors that you have right now. किसी भी भैया से किसी भी दीदी से जाके पूछो कि आप तो NIT में हो, आप तो IIT में हो, कितने इंटर्नशिप्स कर लिया आपने. ये मत पूछो कि अरे कैसा कॉलेज है, कैसा प्रोफेसर है, ये मत पूछो. उससे उनकी जॉब नहीं लगेगी. क्या कॉलेज है, क्या प्रोफेसर है, क्या जगह है, क्या लोकेशंस है, उससे जॉब नहीं मिलेगी. जॉब के लिए क्या चाहिए? इंटर्नशिप चाहिए. पूछो उनसे कितने इंटर्नशिप्स किया है आपने अभी तक, कितने इंटर्नशिप कर लिया. रियल प्रोजेक्ट्स मिला आपको कोई भी एक जो सॉल्व करने के लिए हो? नहीं मिलता है कोई भी. अभी भी वही प्रोसेस चल रही है, अभी वही प्रोजेक्ट चलती हुई आई है. And this is another big problem. With every year 15 lakh 1.5 million engineers qualifying, and the demand for good quality engineers are hardly 30%, 40% the same, then what will happen to the remaining 40, 60%? What will they do? They will simply say that I am unemployable, there is no job for me. But as I was saying, there is job. So you'll have to match the supply and the demand, because that is the law of economics. Um, and these things. You can ask them, have you done any internships? No. How many internships you have done? I remember my job when I did my engineering, I went for 2 months of internship with PGCIL. You all know PGCIL, right? This is a PSU, Power Grid Corporation of India Limited. I remember I just for 15, 16 days in this 2 months period, and I was given a book, the whole model book, which says that this is how a power system is built, where you have certain stages, and go. You do not have to come. I never saw how a genuine problem is get solved. That is what internships is. These internships are not meant to have a degree or a certificate that hey, I have done internships from this company and now I am set. No, hire the companies, tech leaders will not hire you just because you have done your internship. They'll hire you only when you have hands-on experience in that company doing exact work job which employees are doing too. Okay. Now this is future prediction where you need to focus on. AI is the future I'm talking about. The competitions are increasing, jobs is decreasing. The competitions are here. Competitions are increasing. You need to match your supply and demand. Demand is there where there is skills. But you need not to be focused on degrees to be very frank. And there's a word called very simple word called kaizen in Japanese, which simply says you need to learn continuously. Every day is new learning. It's called kaizen. Learn about this, and when you do continuous learning, then only you can survive. Okay. This is the gap that I'm talking about. Why do people get a three to four LPA after 4 years of 3 4 years of college? Because they will do hardly 5 projects in the whole 4 years. That too inside the campus theoretical projects, and they will do one internships that is to be done in third year. No, no industry exposure other than this one or these 5 projects. These 5 projects are also not even getting in touch with a company. They are given by a professor to tell them, hey, I have these projects for you guys, research it and solve this. Okay. But what is happening in what is happening right now? How students are getting a 12 to 24 plus LPA, right? Because when you will do more industry real projects, then only you will have a much better holistic view of all the world is doing, and then only the companies will also understand that yes, you have the knowledge and the skills. And when you will have internships, paid internships, and that too at a company at a employee level, right? Then only you will have a 12 to 24 plus LP. Okay. Why I'm talking about this is because there are new age colleges that has come, okay, which are mostly focused on projects, and that too from year one. Okay, these new age colleges are promising and will and are giving an industry exposure at least 3 to 4 in the whole 4 years, and they are not only placement focused, they are also focused on startups too. Okay. Now, how to overcome this industry and academia gap? Right? There are 4 simple steps. Understand the job scenario. When I say understand job scenario, that means check that industry where the industry is growing to. Where there is scope of engineers going to that industry. Okay. Learn skills, as many skills as possible. That to next level industry skills. Build on projects. Do industry projects, and then get a high paid job. Clear? Trisha is ask, Trisha is asking if engineering is getting outdated. Then why are still students running before JE? And why would a company accept a private college BTech student instead of a government one? Okay, to be very frank, Trisha, uh, do you feel that if I run a $1 billion company, I will care which college are you coming from? Suppose I'm a manager at a company, at a good company. Um, do you think I will care about which college are you coming from, or do I will care about ki, whether you will be performing my daily task or not? No, I'm very very serious about this. Answer this. No, correct. You say no. I won't care, right? I just want Trisha to come and do the daily tasks that I have available with me. Why should I care that you are from government college or a private college? I won't care. The only thing that happens is those colleges have a huge amount of alumni base. That's the only thing. Now, alumni base will only work for those kind of student, or which is who are there at a position, and they will have a good amount of resource for the same too. But if you do not have that alumni base, uh, if you do not have contact over the alumni will hire 20-30% of the company of the colleges, and this the remaining 70% or 80%. What will happen for them? Right? They do not care about the same. That is why there is a huge loophole which was there in the campus, in the Indian education system, and for this loophole, this traditional colleges has come in. This new age colleges has come in. I'm very sorry for my words. This new age colleges has erupted because of this lack, or because of this hollow point in the Indian education system. See, we all know, being in this India, we all know what companies wants now. Okay, why are we not matching the simple education system with what companies wants? Why are you not doing that? Why are you so much focused on uh, I don't know, um getting to the deep of physics, chemistry, maths? I don't know why. So I'll be very frank. I'm not against education about this. But to be very frank, uh, sitting in this area, do you feel that I use a plus b whole square anywhere in my life now, or your mom and dad, who are not there in teaching, they use in daily life? Do you guys use a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square? Do you guys use this? Do you guys use it anywhere? I'm not saying that the equations were bad. I have a love for maths. I personally love maths. I still practice maths too. Okay, I'll quickly complete this and then we'll come to Krishan. Yes. Yeah. So the first thing is that I'm talking to you. See, you have to. The demand is this huge company circles. Company wants somebody to come in, take my position, and then excel in your job. Right? This is the demand. The supply is what the colleges are providing, what type of students the colleges are giving to the companies. Okay, if we want to link between this demand and the supply, then well and good. The demand and supply matched. The students exactly know before the job that what has to be done in those companies. Done. Go to the company, work there, just understand the history of the company, talk to the leadership, and then within 7-10 days you start working there, right? Other than this, why will company invest 6 months, 4 months in order for you to learn those basics thing that the companies are doing right now? Companies will not invest that, right? So learn skills. You need to be aware about what skills is required in order to go to a company at this point, right? And you'll have to build projects. I'm talking about this every day, every minute. See, this is the graph we're talking about, the king or queen graph, right? In 38 to 48 months, if you can excel in this 4.0 skills, um, advanced DSA, AI, data science, you have a better chance to get to an 1824 LPA poster engineering. Okay, learn about technology. Now, this is where I'm talking about. Um, these things are the future or the present of the world. This industry 4.0, where every company is talking about advanced robotics, every company is talking about big data analytics, every company is talking about IoT. I have in my home probably 3 4 IoT devices set up in here. This has gone to such a level. All RFID. I think the whole warehouse system in India, or even in whole world, has moved to this RFID technologies in order to better tracking, in order to better track where your product is right now, right? So these things are are currently the most technological thing which you can do and you can learn, and the colleges needs to be sure that they support the students in learning, in making you learn all this. Yes. So Amjit, it's a very good question. Why would a company look after a new private college student's project or a skill set instead of a student who has the same set of skill set from a good reputed tier 2 or tier 3 college also? I will not. I'm not against this. I'm very, very sure about this. I'm not asking you to leave a good reputed college and join a new age college. I am asking you to understand it properly. I told you in the beginning. I don't know whether you were there. Almost 40% of IITs are unplaced right now. Why is this happening? Because of the students need to choose the right forum or right batch or right degree, or what do you call it, the right skills in order to go to a college, and not that I will be going to this good reputed college and I will have a degree from that, right? So if you are sure that you are getting a good discipline out there in a college, and a good reputed college, you should go there. Okay, uh, better than a private college. But then again, if you are checking that those colleges are not capable of doing the same, then you should definitely look at those private colleges. Okay. आपके कॉलेज का मिनिमम पैकेज कितना है? Okay, Uday, I think these are all data are available in the website. Okay, I'm not here to talk about my college. I'm here to give you an understanding of what the world is going right now. आज कहाँ पे वर्ल्ड जा रही है, आप लोगों को क्या सोचना चाहिए, कि जब भी आप कॉलेज चूज़ कर रहे हो तो आप लोगों को क्या सोच के ये कॉलेज चूज़ करना चाहिए, बस इतना ही बोला जाता है। ठीक है? जो भी आप क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हो, ऑल दिस इन्फॉर्मेशंस आर गिवन इन आवर वेबसाइट। विजिट दैट। पैकेज के पहले पहले ये समझो कि क्या सिलेबसेस है, क्या करिकुलम है, match कर रहा है कि नहीं, then go for the package that you have. Okay. Okay, I will skip all this. So this is the biggest thing that I'm talking about. Okay, any of the traditional colleges and the new age colleges that we have, maybe an SOT or our college is SIT, State Institute of Technology. See, this is the difference that we have right now. You can argue about this, but you can verify it too. Okay, curriculum, they are very theoretically heavy. मतलब इतना थ्योरी हेवी है ना कि मेरे को अभी भी याद है कि मेरा जो मेरे कॉलेज के कैंपस के अंदर ये प्रिंट शॉप जो हमारे कॉपीज प्रिंट विंट करता था, एंड आई रिमेम्बर वो हर साल ही यूज टू चेंज हिज कार क्योंकि वो इतना बिजनेस करता था उस प्रिंट शॉप से। क्योंकि क्या होता था कि हर कॉलेज में एक फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड होता ही है जो टॉपर वॉपर होता है, जो सारे नोट्स लिखते थे, दे शुड राइट ऑल द नोट्स दैट दे हैव। एंड जो बाकी रिमेनिंग लोग थे वो लोग क्या करते थे, सिर्फ उन से जाके सिलेब उसको जेरोक्स करवाओ, उस जेरोक्स को पढ़ के फिर चले जाओ इंडस्ट्री एग्जाम देने के लिए। यही करते थे हम लोग। अभी भी वही चीज़ है, थ्योरी हैवी। एंड whereas the new age colleges is are industry driven and they are updated with latest tech. Why we are saying this? Because our curriculum is based on 90% practical classes and 10% theoretical classes, because you need theory. Of course, you need theory, but not the theory that traditional colleges are offering. If in a day there are 5 periods classes in a day, right? 4 of the 5 would be practical classes. One would be theoretical classes. Okay. Learning style, as I said, there will be daily labs, projects, and case studies for you to better understand the real world. Whereas traditional colleges are still focused on those lectures and rote learning. Okay. Number of projects. Determine with number of projects. There are hardly, they will give you 1 2 projects in 3 to 4 in those 4 years. Okay. And there will be real world projects every semester. There will be an industry. The industry exposure for new age colleges are far higher than traditional colleges. You will only see when you go to a new age college, understand the same, because you will have corporate mentors coming to your classroom in order to teach you. There will be internships every semester, every year, and therefore, when you graduate from the college, it's not only that you get a degree from a college, you also get a degree plus portfolio plus a job ready skills. Okay. Placements, very limited support. The college does not care about if 40% of my students are getting unplaced. They just need to focus on my average package is 20 LPA, provided 60% of the students only got placed. The remaining 40% they will say is they did not sit in the exam. They did not sit in our placement support. They said that they do not want job. So we are focused on the 60%. And 60% may my average package is 10 LPA, 12 LPA, 13 LPA. Whereas any new age colleges, because we have limited number of students, everybody is focused on this, the guarantees or the promotions that that we're doing right now. Therefore, we have 100% guarantee and placement support. Okay. See even the classrooms. You'll see a huge difference in the classroom structure. All the traditional colleges will have a basic classrooms, a simple, huge, old college with old classrooms, with tables, with a copy and a pen. Um, whereas we have a smart classroom and an Apple lab, which is very common, and common has to be common for students who are focusing on AI, ML, or computer tech as their future, right? And of course, If you want to do coding, if you want to do good in computer science, if you want to do good in AI, ML, robotics, or something, you need your laptop, right? But no traditional colleges will provide you with a laptop, even though you have, you not have, I do not, they do not care. Um, they will only care about you come to college, have 80% attendance, and then go. They don't care. But our colleges, they'll provide you with an Apple MacBook on the first day of the college that you're entering. Okay. These are the future careers that you have when you need to decide. They are AI, ML, cybersecurity, robotics, and business analytics. Any of the future you take the industry for next 5 years, for next 10 years, and you will see there's any of the industry in AI, ML, cybersecurity, robotics, or business analytics is growing at a huge year-on-year ratio. Okay. Now, how does a data science AI ML guy or a girl will will get promotion, or how will be the career path for the same? So you will join, of course, as a data analyst, right? By year three, you would go to a junior data scientist. Okay. By year five, you'll go to a data scientist. Then similarly, a senior, then machine learning, and an a data science lead, right? See, till this time when you're getting a lead position, you're probably at this point of time it's already a once year above package. Okay, probably in here it will be something like around 40 to 50. Here it will be starting around 10, 20, 15 to 20. Starting at 15, 20, this is around 60, 80, and 1. More than that, I think. If you are getting to a good company, then probably this will be more than 1, 2. But the thing is that if the company is hiring you as a data analyst, company will not invest for 6 months with you in order to learn the basics of data analysts. Okay, you have to be job ready before even you are going to the college, so that companies can invest in you for this much, and your path to a junior, then a senior, and then a data scientist is easier for the company too and for you too. Okay. um, these things will not talk about. So these things I have already discussed what companies want, right? They want students to have real projects. They want students to have hands-on internships. They want students so that they have done problem solving before coming to the interview, or before coming to the company. And you should have a portfolio of all the above three. You should have projects, you should have internships, and you should have solved real problems. Okay. I'll not talk about mistakes today. So what should be your action plan? Choose the right field, as I said, to one of the student, like in the so Hinchit, you're asking those questions why there is a gap in Indian education system. You should, when you are jumping from 12th to college, it's a totally new field. So you should get uh, those facilities from an old college where there are alumni, and you can get exposure. But the point is, are those colleges giving you those exposure or not? Who said the internships is a pressure? I'm very sorry to say, Swamjit, but who said that internships is a pressure? Okay, so you're saying that I need to understand you. Probably we can connect it later. But you were saying that um, this are the from 12th to college is tough because we are pushing you to do an internship. But you're saying that post college to company, that is not tough if you're not um, not authored about or not understand you do not understand the basics of what company wants, how will you make that jump? Or who will you make sure that getting that jump? I am with you, Sanjit. That good old colleges should give this. Are they providing this or not? They are not providing. That is why these new age colleges has come in. You only ask. You only ask this question to yourself. Okay. Yes, this I already discussed. Why stellar? Why you should give a chance to stellar is because the curriculum is built in such a way that you will be focused more and more on industry, more and more on what industry wants, and more you will be inclined towards that. We have a placement and a startup ecosystem. It's not like if you have a good idea which you have developed for first year, in second year, in third year, and final year probably you will have a good idea of a startup. We will not demean you. We'll welcome you with a grand stage and say that just like placement, we also will support you in your startup journey too. Okay, and as discussed, we have an UGC approved industry aligned curriculum. Okay, see the difference between campuses that we have right now. This is the campus that we'll be sitting in, and the campus is built in a corporate campus among among 500 plus corporate companies. So when you are probably going through the lift, you will be interacting with other company employees. You will be every day or probably in a week. You will be meeting with them. That is why we have got the prominency of a grade A corporate driven campus. Okay, and also the best thing is that it's in Pune, and you all know that Pune has even crossed Mumbai in order to be the best place to live and work in whole India, because there is quality of life, there is economic opportunity, and there is sustainability too. There is social sustainability too. Okay, what do we offer? We offer a 4-year BTech Computer Science program in AI and ML specialization with cybersecurity, robotics in your third year and final year journey. Okay, how we provide the degree? The degree will be provided by the Medhavi Skill University, which is an UGC recognized state private university. Okay. Now somebody asked what was the average package. This is our average salary that we have provided, because we have this many hiring partners with us. Okay. You can get all this in the in our in our website, but this is the interesting thing that I wanted to discuss with you, that you will be getting a MacBook on the first day of the college. Okay, you will be sent to Dubai to understand the inclusion of AI, how AI has changed the whole world in the second year. Okay, and of course you will be getting all those paid subscription of those AI tools. This is what you will get from a new age college like SIT. Okay, what will happen in Dubai? You will visit global companies. Of course, you will interact with industry experts in Dubai. Experience a global work culture. When you're sitting in Pune, you will be surrounded mostly by Indians. But when you go to Dubai, you will experience a global work culture. And what will happen is your mindset will change to from an Indianization to a globalization. Okay. So now the final thoughts. Your next 4 years will decide your next 40 years. So choose it wisely and make it count. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I will check the what is saying that biotech company I have already answered. So there's a vast different studies when you jump from 12th. I agree that AI is developing, but specifically, but not specific. Of course, it's not specifically in India. AI is just at the initial stage of AI, right? But India will grow in this. You already know, and check simple stats. How much, how much, how many companies were have come to had come to Shark Tank? Um, yes, so not only India, you can check the Shark Tank too. Okay, almost 20 to 30% of the companies that has come and promoted their business in Shark Tank season 5. 30% of the businesses were from AI and has increased from 4% to 25% in just a span of 4 years. So imagine when you go out after 4 years, what will happen to this whole AI industry? Yes, you should research for it because the job market is also changing. I think Sanjit, you should also understand the job market is also trending. They are changing from an uh, from a uh, from a data level engineer to a data science engineer. They are changing from an business analyst in data science data business analyst to an AI engineer now. Okay, so of course with the advent of different companies, different jobs are getting replaced, but there are new jobs also getting replaced for the same. No, I'm feel saying they look for the university the candidate has passed. That will that will help you. If, yes, Trisha, that will help you. That will help you only for your first placement. But if the new age colleges are also saying that they will place you, then what is the issue in that? Because once you are placed, you will not spend the whole life for that company, right? Of course, you will try and move to a different company to excel, to learn more skills and everything. What will happen then? Do you think the companies will go for okay, you graduated from this college 4 years back, and I will take you? No. Do you think I graduated from IIM Mumbai in 2018? Do you think today any of the companies will hire me because I am from IIM Mumbai? Does it matter to me? No. It does not matter whether I am from. Of course, my first company did matter because I got my company from the campus. But do you think right now nobody bothers that I am from IIM Mumbai? But just because I have knowledge, that is why I'm able to tell you about the same. I'm able to tell you about the same.